Why war with Iran was always madness. For decades, every serious national security strategist in Washington understood one simple fact: a direct war with Iran would be catastrophic. Not difficult, not messy, catastrophic. Iran is not Iraq. It is not Afghanistan. It is not Libya. It is a nation of nearly 90 million people, with a large standing military, vast missile stockpiles, complex terrain, and a network of regional allies stretching across the Middle East. Every Pentagon planner knew what that meant. A war with Iran would not stay contained. It would ignite the entire region. Shipping lanes would close. Oil markets would explode. Global trade would convulse overnight. And the cost in human lives, American, Iranian, and countless others caught in the middle, would be staggering. That is precisely why, for decades, administrations from both political parties avoided that path. They argued. They sanctioned. They negotiated. They contained. But they did not cross the line into full war. Because the adults in the room understood the math, a conflict of that scale doesn't end with a quick victory. It spirals outward. Regional militias activate. Neighboring countries are pulled in. Major powers begin backing different sides. And suddenly what began as a regional conflict starts to resemble something far more dangerous, the kind of proxy confrontation between nuclear-armed powers that the world has spent 80 years trying to avoid. This is not theory. This is basic geopolitical reality, which is why responsible leaders historically listened carefully to the warnings coming from their intelligence agencies, military officers, and diplomatic corps. Those warnings exist for a reason. They are the collective memory of every disastrous war decision in modern history. Ignoring them is not strength. It is recklessness. Because once escalation begins, no one fully controls where it ends. History shows this again and again. Wars start with confident speeches. They end with ruined economies, shattered alliances, and rows of coffins. The most dangerous moments in international politics are not when leaders disagree. They are when leaders stop asking the hardest question of all. What happens the day after? If that question is not answered honestly, if strategy is replaced by impulse, then nations don't just stumble into conflict. They sleepwalk into catastrophe, and history rarely forgives the leaders who allow that to happen.